In February of this year, I tried to solo all of the Insane maps. Now, 5 months later, I'm back here again. Back then, I managed to solo all of these different maps, so now I have these 5 remaining. 4 technically, but I'm probably gonna redo Infernal Abyss because all I did was really nuke it, so I don't really know if that counts. Out of the 5, I wanted to ease myself back in by starting with the easiest one, Lay-By. It's one of the straightest and shortest maps in the game, but the thing is, it's actually one of the easier Insane maps due to the fact that it's only got one path. Most of the other ones have either 2 or 3 mid lanes, and out of the ones remaining, this is the only single lane map left. Because of that, early game isn't forced to bring any crowd control towers, and I just used Brawler instead. It's a really powerful tower, not only in the early game, but also late game due to the fact that it can stun enemies with 1, its ability, and 2, just normally attacking them. Early on, I just farmed a bit, and then got a few brawlers, and then continued to farm. It's a pretty easy early game. The wave 10 boss was also really easy to take down. I got a DJ for a slight boost of range, and then just placed more brawlers. For hiddens, I got a few level 2s, which took me through that, the wave 14 double boss, the next wave of hiddens, both waves of breakers, and all the way up to the Necromancer, where I got a little bit more defense by getting level 3 DJ as well as getting an accelerator down. The wave 20 Fallens are always a bit of a threat, but I just got some more level 2 brawlers. Then after that, I basically just farmed. After maxing out all my farms on wave 22, I started working on barracks. Now's a good time for me to explain the rest of my loadout. I've got farm for money, obviously. DJ gives me a discount buff on my 2 expensive towers, as well as some more range, which is very nice to have. Brawler is just broken, so he's here. He's also my early game defense. Accelerator is DPS, and Merc Base is a bit of an interesting one. To win this mode, my plan was essentially to stack up a ridiculous amount of Grenadiers and steamroll through everything. It also gives me a nice 20% damage boost on the Accelerators, which is why I brought them over Engineer. Back to what's happening in the game though, we've got hidden bosses next wave, and they are not a problem. Actually, nothing really is a problem. Glitches? Nope. Hazmats? Hell no. Tank? Not really. All that these waves really did was buy me time to max out my Merc bases and start getting my Grenadiers going. I had them up on wave 32, and then I began to stack. I began skipping waves and using my unit summon abilities whenever they were up. This would just allow the Grenadiers to 1, stay alive and not walk into the entrance, and 2, build up as much as possible. The reposition ability on Brawlers is also really useful for this because it pushes the enemies away and kind of just keeps your Grenadiers alive and protects them from, the incoming waves, and with how close that my stack was pushing to the front, it was definitely needed. On wave 35, I finally turned on auto skip, and this is kind of when the steamrolling began. I had enough Grenadiers to basically one-shot anything that came out of the entrance. As the boss spawned, it immediately took 60,000 damage from all the Grenadiers. Yeah, I'm not kidding, it's kinda crazy. It's off camera right now, but the second he gets anywhere near my accelerators, he goes for a stomp. Now here, my DPS is unstunned, so obviously we're gonna start killing him, but his rage ability pops right in the center of all of my accelerators. My accelerators are unstunned again. Well, he's at the end of their range, they can finally start shoot. Okay, never mind. He goes invincible right in front of my base, and I know that my last Merc base spawn will be able to kill him. But why aren't they spawning? What the? You're telling me that a fallen Guardian way in the back stunned them. That's crazy. Gambling ticket, let's go. Wait, what? Yeah, so I got scammed by TD.